Hello, welcome to Poetry Changes Life, my book of poetry history. Thought for the day, here we are. I'm back in my garden reading it. I've had a difficult few weeks, but I'm seizing this opportunity to do what I like doing most, giving myself a poetic boost sitting in my own garden, even though it looks more of a wasteland and a desert these days. But poetry inspires me. I know this will do me good. Poetry always makes me feel better. Poetry gives me education, information, all sorts of good things. It's a benign influence and has been so for thousands of years and will continue, in my view, if I have anything to do with it. poetrychangeslife.com is the website where you can read all about it, and I hope you do, because I hope you buy this book, not because it will put money in my bank, though maybe a little will trickle in, though not much, I have to say, but it will do you good. I really, really, really want people to enjoy what poetry has to give them, because it has done so much for me, and I want it for other people more than anything. At my stage in life, I don't really want anything else. Let me demonstrate. Because poetrychangeslives.com is the website. Read all about it there. Get the book if you wish. On this day, in 1808, English poet Alfred Lord Tennyson was born. The son of a Lincolnshire clergyman, he held the post of Poet Laureate a remarkable 42 years. He wrote an enormous number of poems in that time. Some people think rather too much. Other people think he's the greatest poet of the 19th century. He's certainly, in his sphere, very, very good. Effortless mastery of English verse, use of words. On the other hand, to me, he's not the greatest. He's great, but he's a bit of a one-trick pony to me. He lacks some of the originality and excitement you find in other great poets like Byron or even Wordsworth and Coleridge. Yet, much of his poetry is tinged with sadness and regret. His father was an alcoholic. His childhood was very dysfunctional, growing up in a Lincolnshire rectory. His father was a clergyman. I'm going to read an extract from his poem, Idylls of the King. You can read all about this in my website, poetrychangeslives.com. You can buy the book there. You can get this daily reading. You can go to Amazon and buy the book if you like. Go into a bookshop and buy the book if you like. Do get your hands on the book and read it and give it to your friends, because I want to spread the word. That's all I want to do. Here we are, Idylls of the King. This is about the story of King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table. And this passage deals with Arthur. The king is dying and is being taken off to the next life in a boat across a stretch of water. Here we are, his final words, really. And slowly Arthur answered Arthur from the barge. The old order changeth, yielding place to new, and God fulfills himself in many ways, lest one good custom should corrupt the world. Comfort thyself. What comfort is in me? I have lived my life, and that which I have done, may he within himself make pure. But thou, if thou shouldst never see my face again, pray for my soul. More things are wrought by prayer than this world dreams of. Wherefore let thy voice rise like a fountain for me night and day. For what are men better than sheep or goats that nourish a blind life within the brain? If knowing God they lift not hands of power, both for themselves and those who call them friend. Reading that, it's so easy to read, and it conjures up such beautiful images of friendship and King Arthur and his comrades of the Round Table. A great poet, Alfred Lord Tennyson. Today I ask that every choice I make will be for the right reason, and that my conscience won't allow me to get away with falsehood. I want to stick with the principles of King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table. Be a difficult effort for me, but I'll do my best. Thanks for listening. Have a good day.